Why am I currently out on a solar field in the middle of July with long pants on and leather gloves, you may ask? Well, this is the temporary grazing site for my sheep. We've had this site for 2 years. This thing is currently the bane of my existence. You can see as I'm standing directly aside it what I'm up against here. Yeah, I'm trying to commit to cutting these and disposing of them. I will probably take them home and light them on fire because if you're familiar with thistle, they like to reseed a lot. So gonna load them in the back of my truck and then gonna go light them on fire. And my sheep are actually directly behind here. You probably can't see them very well. Let's try this again. Come on, girls. And some boys. Look, they're gonna come say hi. Come here. Come on. Oh, buddy, you can't have any fun. What are you doing? Hi, Dan. My goal throughout this week is to make a series of videos about agricultural endeavors and the state of agriculture in New York State specifically over the next week or 2 weeks. There's a whole lot of information, facts, and figures that I would like to get out to the mass population. As you can see, I am currently perusing a solar field because my sheep are here grazing. Now, I grew up on a farm. To provide you the honest reason of why my sheep are currently grazing a solar field for us is monetary. We have to be able to pay the hay bill and our tax bill one way or another. And as I'm always saying to my students, they don't make welfare for livestock. Do I enjoy having my sheep 10 miles from home? No. But are we one of those farms that are not going to qualify for the tariff relief that Governor Kathy Hochul and her infinite wisdom came up with? We're not going to benefit. I'm a generational farmer that didn't inherit a farm. So my husband and I started from square one, and we started with the Herefords that I had bred my entire life, bought a farm outright, and have grown our business over the last 8 years. And we teach out of necessity. My husband and I are both public school teachers. We're not exactly raking in the dough. And we have the sheep on a solar field out of necessity. And again, we are farmers that don't qualify, just like a large number of farmers in New York State. They are not going to qualify for that tariff relief. However, the purpose of this video was not to get on my soapbox and lecture you endlessly about New York State and the wonderful things going on in my state. If you're not familiar, if you live here with me, God help you. And if I didn't own a farm, my husband and I would probably be looking to relocate. But tonight, I'm battling bull thistle and maybe some other types of thistle. But this is my therapy because I own a farm and we teach. And this is my therapy. Out here on the solar field by myself, cutting off bull thistle with these awesome leather gloves. And it's my only child-free night in God knows how long. And my husband's at a grad party. So this is my therapy. This is Dandelion. She's my sweetheart. 244. Hi, honey. And for my students, keeping track at home, here's Bob. He came to a couple of petting zoos this year. But anyway, I got to get back to my job, so. They're so funny. They're so funny. I love my sheep.